Today we're going to be finishing our Symmetry Bugs with some watercolor paint. Now notice when you use the paint, sometimes the colors get into other colors accidentally, but make sure you're washing your brush off really good and try to leave the watercolor paints nice and as clean as possible, just like you would want them if you opened up the paint and were getting ready to use them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some water. Now, watercolor paint, just a tiny bit of water and a little bit of paint. You just kind of pet the paint. You don't need a whole bunch of paint. You don't need to be mixing it together. This isn't that type of paint. It's supposed to be a very light paint and just consist of mostly water. Now, if you paint in the same spot over and over and over again with your water, you're probably going to end up with a hole in your paper, and you don't want that. So you don't want to keep attacking the same spot over and over again with paint when you're using watercolor. So just kind of make sure you spread it out. Every time you get a new color, make sure you wash the brush off, dry it off with that towel I give you, and then go ahead and get more water and get a different color. That's the best way to try to keep the paint from getting into the other colors and ruining the color paint. Once you're done with your bug, you can paint your background. You can paint it any color that you want. You can even use crayons or oil pastels. Now probably crayons to go ahead and make like a pattern in the back if you want to. I'm just going to do kind of a three-toned background for my bug. So some blue, some orange, some purple right here. The purple's a little dark, so if I just add a little water to the paint, I can spread that dark paint out because I got a little bit too much paint right in that section. Once you're done, don't forget, we're going to put it over there to dry on the drying rack, and then you can free draw if you still have time. And when you're done, your bug should look something similar to mine, but obviously not going to be the same.